welcome to Season Quest. My name is Lucy and I play Aurelia Atlas.
My name's Tom and I play Khonsu-Mer.
My name's Charlie and I play Yllis Barc.
And my name's Jules and I play Pokit.
And I'm Troy. I am the Dungeon Master and NPCs for Season Quest Summer! Woo! Pocket, you know these creatures are called frogratoads, and are half frog, half rat, and half toad. The toad half is the frog half.
Hearing Pocket yell, Granny.
Granny!
I turn around. Do I see what's happening?
I don't know. Roll perception, I guess. It's up to you, Yllis, if you want to also roll for perception again, because I believe you got a 5.
I got 19.
I got 19.
It was my action just that I yelled Granny. Am I allowed to run over and help her?
You're running towards.
Okay, good.
Yep, so you
We
both notice.
care.
You both notice you've all noticed now, the 3 small creatures that have surrounded the grandmother halfling. And you're all heading over there, I assume.
What are they doing?
One of them has just bounced upon her as she is lying on the ground and is sitting upon her body.
Bounced upon her.
Yep, they're half frog, half rat.
Alright.
Half
toad.
Half toad.
The toad half is the frog half.
What?
Right.
I say these things look mighty strange, don't they?
That's
Mighty
not it.
and strange.
It's not don't question it. It's not going to be there. Either.
Okay.
It's going to be inconsistent until it settles into a point. Okay.
Okay.
Fucking relax.
I'm gonna go and just pick up the one that's jumped on her.
Oh, they're not that small, and you're not that close. But when they see you move forward and look like you're going to approach them, they turn on you and they do not look happy.
We're gonna roll initiative.
Do they ever look
Can
happy?
They do. They've got
Okay.
big smiles usually.
Aww.
Are we just going to have to punch him?
19.
7.
It's funny. You rolled a 6 and you got 7. I rolled a 7 and I got 6.
Hey!
12.
Right, we are in combat
Hello.
with the frogratoads.
Now, how does combat in D&D work? I've never actually done it before.
Combat? Well, the person with the highest initiative will be going first, and they will make their action move, or they may movement move, or they may have bonus moves.
Or all of the above.
Yeah, they may do all of those things. And yes, all of the 3 humans are currently... Are we saying level 1 or 0?
1.
0.
What?
Level 0.
Because
we don't have
We don't
spells or
have
anything.
spells or equipment or abilities or anything.
Oh, okay.
We
Yeah.
just have health.
Our humans have no belongings, no spells, nothing. They're all level 0 currently. Barely people, barely existing. And first on the initiative order is Pocket.
My love for my grandma helped me to get there in time.
Yeah, you have 0 time, she's alive.
I would like to cast a spell. Vicious Mockery.
Please.
You're shit and you suck. Go fuck yourself.
Cut.
And what does Vicious Mockery do to A, or how many affected creatures? Just the one?
Yeah, just at one creature. I'm unleashing a string of insults laced with subtle enchantments at a creature. If they can hear me, they don't need to understand me. You have to succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
The first frogratoad, the one on top of your grandma, I assume you're aiming for?
Yeah.
Yeah, they rolled a 1.
Nice.
So I think they failed their wisdom throw.
Yeah, I would say so.
So I've been viciously mocked.
And then take 1d4 damage. 4.
Nice.
That's psychic damage.
That's the
and
most
you
defeated.
have disadvantage on your next attack roll
Man, 4. That's
that
the
you
most.
make before the end of its turn.
That's the most a D4 can have, unless you're using my one where it can have 14.
Yeah, that's true.
Or 3 or 7 or 12.
Well.
Call back to the joke I made a little bit earlier.
That's right.
Last
Wow.
time on the thing you're currently listening to.
That first frogratoad falls from your grandmother and
Yes.
falls to the ground unconscious.
Nice. Psychic damage.
And you're with your grandma now.
I'm comforting her.
Excellent.
Great.
The frogratoad who was nearest the grandma but not on top of her
Hot.
is then going to attack Pocket. And the frogratoad is going to hop towards you with its webbed feet outstretched with little claws on the end. Little rat-like fingernail
Not webbed
claws.
feet. That's
Yeah,
my
it's
biggest
webbed feet.
scared fear.
Are these just platypuses?
Kind of, I guess. They're frogratoads.
I mean, to be fair, platypuses are like half of 3 different creatures as well. Half
Does-
beaver, half duck, and half
Puss.
mammal.
Otter.
Does the 11 beat your AC?
No.
Okay, fine. Yllis, it's your turn.
Seeing the commotion, Yllis will shuffle forward, and he doesn't really have any weapons on him, so I guess he's just gonna kick one of the frog-toads.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, roll to hit. Which one? The one that attacked Pocket or the other one?
The other one.
Excellent.
10.
Doesn't hit.
Ah.
Froggertoad C, the one that you just attacked, Yllis, is now going to attack you in return.
Why?
Because you had tried to attack it.
Oh.
Yeah. See, things don't always go your way, and sometimes things hurt you when you try to hurt them. Does a 7 beat your AC?
No.
Fine. Nothing happens. It bounces off you.
We both miss each other.
Yeah.
I miss him too. I want to grapple it, but I don't know how that works, so I'm reading.
Opposed strength checks.
Opposed strength checks. And I'm strong. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Do worse than me, please. 8.
The Froggertoad rolled an 18.
That's a frog. That's a strong toad.
Plus the mod.
Yeah.
In that case, 14 for the Froggertoad.
I can't believe you've got a -4 for your modifier. I have a +3, and I lost by that much.
Yeah, it's pretty embarrassing. I'm going to say that the Froggertoad actually flips you over and is now sitting on top of you.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh. Guess
I
that's
suppose there's anything else you can do at the moment.
fucking... Obviously not. I've been attacked by a frog. Or toad. I don't think attack's the word I'm looking for either.
Yeah, you attacked it, now it's on top of you. You've rolled under it. Khonsu-Mer.
I say, it's going to be hard to find that voice every time. Hit them, my knights! And then I hide.
You hide?
Yeah, I'm going to try stealth out, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
Terrified. Nat 1.
Tell us how you fail at hiding.
I start to glow a radiant blue. No, I have no idea. How do you think I fail at hiding? DM?
I suppose you can try and climb a tree and fall out of it, or you can try and hide behind a bush, but there's something in the bush that you're allergic to and you can take damage.
I mean, there's the phrase that's headed right under your nose, so I think you try to get under its nose.
You die.
Yeah.
I die, yeah.
Dead boy. Dead boy. I'm making fun of
Got
him.
him.
Thank you.
I think I gotta do I like the bush thing, I think it's funny.
Yeah, okay. You climb into a bush, and I'll get you to roll a constitution save.
I'm proficient.
In dying.
14.
I mean, yeah, that's a pretty good. I rolled a 1 on the D4, which I was going to use to damage you, so I guess you can take 1 damage, yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah, you've definitely drawn attention to yourself then.
Good.
And the first Froggertoad, the one that was on top of Grandma, lies in the ground, dead.
Nice. I just killed it from, like, mental anguish.
Yeah, you just bullied that toad into psychically just giving up.
I wrote the first ever burn track.
And your grandmother
What's her name?
seems to be bruised and bloodied. She does seem to be struggling to breathe and
Jesus
isn't
Christ.
doing well.
Well, can I...
Yeah, it's back top of the turn order. It's your turn.
I would love to cast...
for Grandma. Sorry, I just think it's so
She's
funny.
in the turn order.
You go. Grandma's doing shit. Champ.
Your granny's dying. I'd like to cast Healing Word.
Yeah, sure.
Killing the frog or toad?
Yeah.
No, my granny. 2 plus my spellcasting ability. So 5 hit points back for granny.
Nice.
Oh, wait. Second spell slot level or higher. Healing increases by 1d4 for each slot level above the first. So I get to roll again. And I get another one.
Are you casting as a second level spell?
Yep. I'm 3rd level. So I'm going to cast
Do
it
it.
at 2nd level. 3. Was that good?
Yes.
Good.
Where's the word?
You only get 1 word, remember.
Fuck.
Is that the healing
Healing.
word?
That is the healing word. Your grandmother feels 8 times fucking better, I guess.
No, I'm the bard.
I want to play my interpretation of the healing word.
You get an instrument.
Fuck you.
I'll get an instrument. I've got an instrument. Shall I be
I
your backing track?
I have no equipment.
Grandmother feels slightly better, but she is still on the ground.
Great.
But you've healed her slightly. Excellent.
My job's done.
Yep. Moving on to that second Froggertoad, the one that attacked Pocket earlier. And I'm going to roll a d4 and see who it attacks next. Since there's 4 of you and I can do that.
Is it the one that's on me?
No, you've got the 3rd one on top
Okay.
of you. Yllis, you're being attacked by a Froggertoad.
What? Why?
Because I rolled a d4 to see which one it attacked next. and
Because you're Troy's least favourite.
It's true.
It's
Troy.
Does a 7 beat your AC?
Still no.
Dang, I was going to say, that is what happened last time, isn't it?
What's your AC?
It would be 11 right now.
7.5. Yllis, it's your turn. You've got 2 Frogratoads, one on top of Aurelia and one that's just tried to attack you and missed.
I want to kick the
Who's missed?
one that just tried to attack me.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank
sure.
goodness. I thought you were going to say me.
Thinking about it. Hiya! 12.
That hits.
Unless I'm using strength. 3 damage.
Bad? Sorry. I was going to say bad COVID impression from your
Wouldn't it be strength that you add?
I just added it.
Isn't unarmed strike 2 damage, right? Am I wrong? Am I stupid?
It's your strength modifier is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Am I wrong? You're gonna look at me and tell me that I'm wrong?
And what was his star?
So I do negative 2 damage.
Oh, you do at least 1.
I go, and they go, I feel so much better now. Good massage, my friend.
You should probably go and punch the grandma.
Granny, no!
Awesome, you do 3 damage to the Frogratoad.
Punt.
Yep, it goes sailing slightly. It lands,
I'm sailing away.
yep, and it lands somewhere in the close distance. You know, it's like far away, but not too far. Yeah.
Far, far
Somewhere
away.
in
just
the
far
close
away.
distance.
And Frog C, who is currently on top of Aurelia,
No.
is going to try and lick you with its long
The
tongue.
things that shouldn't be allowed.
That shouldn't be allowed.
That's too graphic for D&D.
It's pretty frog-like / toad-like.
Not very rat-like.
Does a 3 beat your AC?
No.
Rats don't come in and lick your feet while you're
Winner,
sleeping.
winner. Not licked by a Frogatoad for dinner.
Hooray, you're not dinner. Yeah, you dodged that. You managed to...
Hooray!
Yeah. And it's now your turn.
I am going to hit Frogatoad. Bap.
Headbutted.
Actually, it's not bad. 15 total.
15 total.
Yeah.
That hits.
Yeah. 3 damage.
3 damage.
That's a whole lot of damage.
Yeah, how did you attack it? Was it a punch, a kick, a headbutt? What did you do?
It was a punch. I'm not that interesting.
Nice. Well, you punch it and it falls back, but gets back onto its webbed, clawed feet. And it's looking at you disapprovingly.
I would too.
Yeah, Khonsu-Mer. You're around by the bushes.
I'm just staying there.
Staying there?
Oh, I guess bush hurt last time I went into it. Maybe I get out of bush and just kind of stand awkwardly. Like, I'm not getting my hands dirty here. This is yuck business. These are yucky creatures that look yuck.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm just gonna
Are
stay
you
away.
describing us or the Frogatoads?
Both.
Okay.
That short person and the halfling.
You're the second shortest person here.
And Margaret sits up. They are weak in their belly areas, she calls out to all of you. The Frogratoads.
Let's go.
Pocket, it's your turn.
Margaret sits up, pulls out a Glock. Alright, let's go.
It's you 3 she shoots.
I want a vicious mockery, another frog.
Yeah,
Or
fair.
a toad.
Are you going for the one that Aurelia has punched or the one that Yllis punted into the distance?
Whichever one I'm closest to.
You'll be closer to the one that Aurelia has
I'll
punched.
help you then. I go, you're a poopy little poo-poo. Go die inside a hole. I'm talking to you, frog. Not the person from the ocean.
Good, I guess.
Thanks.
Wisdom save.
Yep, wisdom save. The Frogratoad rolled a 16, so I believe it doesn't work.
Doesn't
Or-
work.
Doesn't work, yeah. Shame, Pocket. Moving on to the Frogratoad that got kicked into the distance. It's gonna hop back.
Coming back for another one, are you?
Yep, and it
Yep, I am, yep. It goes, yep.
yep, and it hops back into range, I guess, of
Mm.
close quarters combat, but it doesn't attack any of you yet.
Mm.
Yllis,
Punt.
which one? The one near Aurelia or the one that
One
has
that-
just come back?
The one that's just challenged me.
Good.
10.
Doesn't hit. You throw your leg up in the air, but it was right next to this hopping rat toad creature.
Hiya.
The third Frogratoad, the one that Aurelia was going
Oh,
up
no.
against, tries to attack again with their tongue
Oh no.
and rolls a nat 20.
Oh no.
Get frogged on, dude.
Frogged on.
What was that, Lucy? Couldn't quite hear you. Got a frog in your throat.
He licked me so much it was just like
In your
around
throat?
my neck.
Oh, okay,
No,
through your neck. That's a lot better
Door.
than snogging a frog.
Snogging
Suddenly,
a frog.
you turn into a prince.
Yay!
You turn into Prince, the musician.
Yay!
The frog doesn't turn into a prince.
No.
No, the frog turns into Aurelia.
The froggertoad does 1 damage to you when its tongue slaps you across the face.
Times 2 because crit, which is tragic.
You're right.
It actually did -1 damage. I mean, 0.5 damage. I forgot what thing mean. Where am I?
You've had a stroke. Aurelia, it is your turn.
I'm going to take a page out of Yllis's book and kick Frog or Toad.
Yeah, sure.
Kick. I rolled a 16. 19 total.
Yeah, that hits.
I want my page back.
That is 3. You're never getting it back. It's wet from the ocean.
Aurelia boots this froggertoad, and it flies up.
Obviously not quite boots. I don't have shoes or anything.
That's true.
I feet this
Aurelia
Froggertoad.
barefoots this froggertoad. into
Wow,
the
you have
air.
bare feet?
Yeah.
Let's see how it feels.
It has rat feet that are webbed like a frog's. And it flies up into the air and smashes into a tree branch.
And it pops like a firework.
Pops off.
You know what? With what you roll, yeah.
Pops like a firework.
Frog against tree.
Tree
Bad
frog?
memory.
I keep thinking
those-
it's a bit from something, but then I remember it's an actual childhood memory of Charlie.
For those listening at home, Charlie has a story to tell you.
One time at summer camp,
Doesn't sound real because of the way you started.
I was hanging out with a large ginger friend named Big Red.
This is from High School Musical, the series, right?
Oh, man.
And he said, "Hey Charlie, watch this." And he picked up a frog and he threw it against a tree and it exploded.
No, what? What do you mean exploded?
It exploded.
What?
He threw it full force against the tree.
Like
No.
a full-on
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
body.
That's so cool.
No.
It was horrifying.
Yeah.
That's
that
not the only
sounds-
thing that's horrifying.
Oh.
I could just like vividly imagine like the hey Charlie, watch this.
It's funny.
Did you voice your concerns at the
I
time?
went,
It's funny because
cool,
actually
man.
later on in life,
Do
Charlie.
you think he was trying to do
It's
that?
weird that you guys are still friends to this day.
Yeah, later on in life, Charlie actually did that to me. He said, "Hey Tom, watch this," and he picked up Big Red.
Do you think he was trying to do that? I reckon he was just trying to juggle frogs.
he pitched it.
Yeah. I can see
He
in my
was. He
head.
just tripped and fell, and
No,
then he was like,
pitched
"That's
it.
what I meant to do."
One
Charlie,
time-
listen. I'm gonna.
one
If you
time-
invest half a frog, I'll get the other
It's
half.
And
actually
they'll
he was
explode
actually
exponentially.
he was afraid of being bullied, like, and for fair reason. He already had the nickname Big Red, so he was meant
He's
to
like-
wear glasses, but didn't want to be called Four Eyes, so he didn't. He thought he was picking up an avocado.
I thought it was like he just didn't want to be.
What was that entire thing?
That was
I
one
thought you
run
were
of
gonna
the
go. He doesn't want to. He didn't want to be bullied, so he
So he threw a frog against the
He
tree.
was so scared to
in
fall,
a
he was gonna
in a
say
like
something.
no in a display of strength. He threw and exploded the frog and was like, "Now you try to mess with me now, and I'll mess you up like that frog."
He was,
You know-
he was
I know.
already the big man bully on
You know-
campus.
If I may, I don't know what you're confused about from my end of things.
You said,
had- you-
in order, you said he didn't want to be bullied, and he didn't want to wear glasses or be called Four Eyes, so he picked up a frog, but he thought it was an avocado, and he threw it against a tree.
I don't know what you're getting at.
I think no, she didn't say that he didn't want to be bullied. She said he didn't want to have another nickname because he already had Big Red and he didn't wear glasses. Otherwise, he'd be Four Eyes. And then
And then he thought he found an avocado. What?
Because he doesn't have glasses, because he didn't want to get bullied and
Lucy.
called Four
Yes,
Eyes.
Charlie. Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Don't say yeah like it's a normal thought process. It'd be like he thought he
I'm
picked up an
Lucy.
avocado and threw a frog against a tree.
I didn't say it was a normal thought process. I just think it's too big. I just think it's too
Don't confidently say yeah after saying that chaos sentence.
A throat process. Now he's got a frog in their throat.
I just think it's to be expected at this point.
You know, when I was a kid once, I believe this story because when I was a kid once, a kid picked up a earwig.
Some of us might not.
A kid that I knew picked up an earwig, got a staple gun, and then stapled the earwig to try and see what would happen.
Were you the kid?
Yeah, because you definitely said
Why
I
you
guess
said
you
that?
I did this.
I wanted
This
to
kid
know
I
what
knew did
happened.
this.
This is a true story.
I
know this because I was there.
I wouldn't have done that because I like bugs. I don't like earwigs very much, but I like bugs, okay?
My friend Mika was walking down the street and was like, wouldn't it be funny if I kicked this pigeon? And like, just put his leg out, like, he's real tall and lanky, and he kicked this pigeon while walking down Cuba Street. He looked horrified. He didn't mean to do it, but this pigeon went sailing.
Man, wouldn't it be funny if I knocked the books out of your hand? Bam!
Those pigeons in town are just slow. I say this multiple times when we're walking down the street, but every time I see them, I'm like, just pick it up. Just pick
Walk
up
faster.
the pigeon. Just pick up the pigeon.
I pick up pigeons all the time.
Just pick up a pigeon. Put it in your mouth.
Just the multiple times you said pick up the pigeon, I was like, is this what ska
That's-
music is?
If you're cold,
Yeah, no, that's the internal dialogue in my brain.
if you're
Pick up that
cold,
pigeon. Pick up that pigeon.
if you're
I'm
cold,
like, no.
they're cold. Put them in your mouth.
Exactly. Thank you, Tom.
Anyways, let's go back
As
to
usual,
recording
Tom
our
is the
podcast.
only one who understands me.
Aurelia
It's the
kills
ADD.
a frogger and
Yeah.
that's what you missed on Season Quest.
And that's what you missed on Season Quest.
I walk over to Aurelia and I say, God, the voice is gone again. It's just leaving my mind every second. Well done, knight. And I pat her on the back.
I felt the breeze of Tom, like, going to slap me and then realizing that I would hate that.
I wasn't going to slap you. I was doing the pat, but I just wasn't going to touch you from the start. I know what I'm doing, Lucy. Don't act like you know
No,
my
I appreciated
actions.
it. I just, like, I felt the breeze, I'm saying.
I wasn't going to hit you. Now I might.
I wasn't going
That is
to.
the most threatening confirmation of not attacking me I've ever heard in my life.
Is that your whole turn? You're thanking Aurelia for...
Yeah.
You did make a lot of noise coming out of those bushes. Going in them too. I'll keep that in mind. And Margaret stands. She staggers to her feet and thanks Pocket for looking after her. Thank you, Pocket.
That's good. Yeah, you're welcome, Granny.
I'm dying.
Oh no, Granny!
Pocket, it's your turn.
Is she hurt more, or is she just
No,
it's her
she's-
time? She's just saying it to me.
She's just letting you know.
Well, I guess I'll try vicious mockery one more time.
Yeah, go on.
My grandma now is dying, so you should fucking die too. You worthless, stupid toad. Rodent, I hope you do a poo.
I'm like 80% sure that's a modern baseball song.
That was the cheer chant I
Yeah.
was learning at my all-girls sorority.
Good joke, Lucy.
Thank you.
It was.
That one's going in.
You don't edit this.
You don't know.
I do. I edit it.
The
Yeah,
frog
and then I
toad got
edited
a
it.
4 on its wisdom saving throw.
Take 1 psychic damage then.
One damage is enough to kill this frog toad.
Great.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it was on...
Buoy.
I have 4 health points.
You know that off by heart?
No, because I did the math.
You
when
know
we
off
were
by heart,
killing
child.
He
them.
ran the numbers.
You know off by heart, Charlie? You just know off by heart how much health
Yeah,
you have.
he's memorized the frog toad stats. He's
Yeah.
got them.
Yeah.
Over lunch, Charlie ran over and went, Frogger Toad.
All 3 frog toads die.
Nice.
We
Like-
go for a jumping high five, all of us.
I do not.
You don't.
Me neither.
No.
I do it by myself.
Can you roll athletics or performance?
Yes. Let's go with athletics. 15 total.
15, you jump in the air and you clap your hands together. Yeah, and you're real proud because you managed to make them both connect.
Yeah!
Congratulations on protecting me, everyone.
Yes, me too. Thank you. I
Granny,
suppose.
are you okay?
Well, they just kind of jumped out of nowhere.
Yeah, you said you're dying.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's my time, but I might just be being dramatic again.
Oh, Granny, you are a...
Unreliable narrator? Yeah, I've heard that.
No, Granny,
Yeah.
you are a bitch.
Right.
Hey, don't speak that way.
Shall we continue on our journey to half?
Hold on.
Yes?
I pick up one of the frogger toads.
Yeah, sure, you do that.
I want to.
How are you holding it?
By the arm. Does it have? Oh, I take out its tongue.
You take out its tongue.
Yeah.
With what?
Why?
I rip it out.
Oh. Okay.
Why?
I'm gonna get you to roll just a. I guess just a strength. Unless it's sleight of hand, but I don't think it is.
8.
Yes, you can take it, but I'm gonna make you roll con save.
21.
21.
I
You
feel like I might need to roll a con save for witnessing this.
you
Again, not my character, me.
you rip it out, and you feel like the poison on the tongue would injure a weaker man.
Good. We can move on.
What the fuck?
So you just do that to one of the frogger toads, and you're ready to head off.
Yep.
Why did you do that?
Disgusting.
It's poisonous. It will be useful later.
That was poisonous to my vision.
My lord, in times of dire need, we need to do things that aren't exactly kosher. You shall see.
Yes. We shall see.
Listen, your names were...
Yllis, Barc.
Khonsu-Mer.
Aurelia Atlas.
And she turns to her grandson.
And
I'm
yours?
Pokit.
Ah, yes, Pocket. And I'm Margaret. Let's get going over to half. And she leads you to half.
Did you just forget our names? Is that what you asked? Not the character, you, Troy.
No, I've got your names written in front of me like 5 times. Little crosses and hearts and X's next to them, depending on who I like.
Is a heart alike or is an X alike?
Yeah. She leads the way this time. You see where Pocket had tried to lead you through the forest, but she leads you down the beaten track that leads towards Half. You see the sign for the town, and who can read? Let's get you to roll intelligence.
I can read.
Oh no. Just flat intelligence?
Yeah, you as well. Pocket.
I got 7. Does that mean I just straight up can't read?
A not nat 1. Again, I rolled a 2, my intelligence is -1.
And just flat intelligence.
Yep.
9.
A 9 amongst us? Genius.
Yeah, I was going to say, somehow Khonsu-Mer is able to read the sign. No one else manages to, but Pocket does know what it says. Khonsu-Mer, you can see that the sign is a long wooden sign, and in it has been etched the word half. And it takes up about half the sign, but like from the left to the centre, like it's been half written. Like there's more of the name of the village, or they've just written the sign badly. It's off to one side, it's not central.
My roll wasn't that good. It was a 9?
Yeah, it was a 9.
So I'm going to say that I have the reading age of a very, very young child.
I'd say you
Maybe
have
a
the reading
12-year-old?
age of a really, really young child.
And I go,
Half.
Yes, but wouldn't that be spelt with the V?
What?
Because that's the HAV, that's the V one.
What? No, I can't read.
Spelling's hard.
Writing's hard.
Yes.
I would agree. I'm very dumb.
Well, you're my knight, so you don't have to be smart. You just have to be strong and good-willed. I don't know why I said good-willed. Good-willed.
I have a question.
Yeah.
You know how sometimes there's this thing where you're like, you can feel that this person's royalty. Like they give off an aura, and
Yeah.
you just know.
Yeah.
Are we
For
getting
what?
that?
Roll insight.
11?
Yeah, you feel like this person knows that they're important. They keep
Good.
telling you they're important.
Good.
7.
Yeah, they keep telling you they're important.
And I listen.
Yeah. It's up to you if you believe that. Yeah, you are being told that they're important.
I believe that they believe it and that they can make other people believe it. So that's going to be useful for me, for making people believe it so that they can believe that I'm a believer.
You arrive in Half, and I'm going to get the 3 of you to roll perception.
15!
200. I mean, 12.
9?
You see a small village, about half the size you'd expect it to be, and you're being led towards a little place that has another sign, which none of you managed to read, but Pocket knows it says.
I've got a question.
Not even me?
Look, you struggled with the first one.
That's true. And it's
Does-
4 letters.
Does that roll now mean that I cannot read for the rest of the game?
Look, you can roll again if you'd like. Would you like to roll intelligence
You
again,
can-
see if you can read?
We're gonna...
Can we do a double or nothing?
You can practice.
How do you double
Yeah.
not reading?
How do you double read?
Yeah, if you're double or nothing, that means what you roll here, you cannot read at all if you fail this. That is what the... double or nothing. Would
Yeah,
be.
that's
The
what I meant.
double
Like,
would be,
if
yes, you
that's
can
what I was
read
like
for the rest
committing
of time.
to.
I got a 10. No, that means I can read.
I'm putting more money
Better
on
than a
it.
9.
Yeah.
That's my
Yeah,
theory.
sure.
Ooh, 11. I'm the smartest in the party now.
You're not.
Yes.
And Khonsu-Mer, did you want to roll?
Oh, I'm content with my reading level.
Excellent.
If I did it again, actually, fuck it. Nat 1.
Yeah, you don't manage to read this sign.
I can't read Peridot.
But this is Halfling House in the middle of our street. And Margaret and Pocket lead you in.
Now, Margaret, I would like to go to where, my royal ruling place would be. Is that okay?
I mean, we will have to talk to Dill, but I'm sure something can be arranged. We've never had people come out of the ocean before.
Now, you've said this name before,
We're
Dill.
like fish, but with legs. Like mermaids, but not.
That's
like
so unusual.
centaurs, but without the horse.
No, but
Yeah.
mermaids, but with legs. I mean, yes, you're going to meet Dill very soon.
Now, you've said the name Dill a couple times.
Yes.
Who
Well-
is Dill?
He's a mermaidellian. He's the shaman around here.
You said a big word that I don't know.
That's who he is. You're going
Part
to meet him
mermaid,
very
part
soon.
armadillo.
Close. A crocodilian.
I was close.
Yeah. He's the shaman around here. If anyone's going to know what to do about 3 strange visitors from, well, I can only assume another world.
He's very wise for a crocodilian. Mermaid man.
More like cock and
Shaman.
balls a Dillion.
Why
Who the hell is that?
Why don't the 3 of you rest up here, and Pocket and I will go and see if we can find Dill.
Right.
Okay.
And
Agreed.
I don't find him. There wasn't even
Roll
a
the
great
d20.
die.
You didn't have much of a chance.
No.
Didn't know where to look.
Margaret and Pocket leave. We'll get
Bye.
the 3 of you to roll perception.
Okay.
I got a nat 20,
Nice.
Troy.
Thanks, Tom.
6?
A 6 for Lucy. Yep, yeah.
I got a 19 on the die plus
Ooh.
perception. So that's 21.
Nice. You two both notice that you're inside. Well, you notice this too.
Oh, fuck!
My lord, we're inside.
I'm aware, Yllis. I caught that too.
You're in a short room. The ceilings
Oh.
are low. Oh. You said it like there were other connotations.
It's a
You know,
short
the
room.
short room.
Wing.
It's because I'm 7 feet tall, so I'm
what?
very hunched right
There's
now.
now a door because
You're
of the
haunched.
legs.
I'm haunched.
You're here.
Dude, I'm fucking haunched.
Yikes. The 2 of you notice that it's a rather comfy room. There's a fireplace lit. There sounds like there's other people in.
Yo, this fireplace is all lit.
There are other people in a room that's neighbouring yours. Aurelia, you notice you're inside a room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know how cozy it is. To me, it's all sharp corners and sharp wit.
My lord.
That's right. The sharpest of.
My lord.
Clearly.
This room is quite comfy. The fireplace is lit and there are other people in another room.
I am too. Should we maybe go in and talk to them?
Yes.
Are you guys going straight in, or are you
I would
stopping?
advise you allow it.
I'll allow it. I'll open the door. I'm not going to knock. I open the door and walk in, and I say, "Well, isn't this place nice?" That's so Oliver, dude. Well, isn't this place nice?
You
Well,
get more Irish.
That well
than you
was,
are.
was good.
well.
Whale.
Well,
It's in this
well,
place.
well.
Put a little Irish in it, yeah.
A little Irish.
Yeah.
It's like a little though.
Very cozy room. I fucking hate my life, dude.
Room.
You're
Tom's on the floor now.
Everyone hates me.
Well, yeah, but they don't. The audience doesn't need to know that they hate you.
That's true.
They'll figure it out for themselves, Tom.
Yeah, let them make
They
that.
got
very
a whole
cozy
12
room.
episodes.
A very cozy room indeed.
In the room are a half elf, a half orc, 3 halflings, and a centaur.
And the half
What's
of
the
the
centaur
village
called?
people.
Half horse.
Well, yeah, it's more like 2/3 horse.
It's a pony.
Get out of the half horse, you dick.
Wait, what's the Shetland pony?
What does that mean?
Because it's the half house and he's 2/3.
I thought you said get out of the half horse.
That's what I thought you said.
You did say that.
I think you did say that. Yeah.
I was
like,
thinking
oh, no.
you just assume when somebody One of those like dippy balls costumes.
Get out of there.
And they've only got half on, the other person's not there, so it's not suitable anymore.
Alright.
Oh, I thought it
no.
was sexual.
Lucy wasn't thinking sexual. You can tell.
No.
You can tell there's innocence in her eyes.
Yeah, I rolled insight. You see all of these people, and they, well, I was gonna say they notice you, but I rolled a 4. I guess you said it relatively quietly, I guess.
My lord enters.
And turning around, the half-orc, the half-elf, and
Thank
the 3
you, Yllis.
halflings all look at you, confused, bewildered, astonished, and a 4th adjective that means the same thing.
I am Khonsu-Mer, and I am the new king of everything. So I figured I'd come in and talk to you guys, get a vibe.
And we're looking for Dill, my lord.
And we're looking for Dill.
I'm here.
This is my knight and my royal advisor.
Hello, I'm Aurelia Atlas.
Greetings, I am Yllis.
What are you?
I think that's fairly clear. We're here to take over.
This is the half-orc talking.
That was a really sick line, but you guys just ignored it. Whatever. That would be like that would be like the end of a scene in a movie. I just want to say that.
Sorry, do you want to do it again? Go on. More emphasis.
Now
Shush,
I'm
my
like-
lord has something cool to say.
What is he saying?
Well, what are we? We're here to take charge. That's not what I said.
That was bad.
I like the first one better. We're keeping that one, and everyone ignored me. And fuck you, also.
Yeah, fair enough.
What did I say? We're here to be. We're here,
here to take over.
Here to take over. That's
Do
what
you
I
want to go a third time?
said. No.
Okay.
Now it's just awkward, embarrassing, and I feel really
I think
embarrassing.
we should also mention we're humans.
Or are we
can do that.
dancers?
You can do that.
We're
My sign is
humans.
vital.
Oh, also we're that.
Go what?
Humans.
There's muttering amongst the halflings and half other creatures.
We're like the top half of that centaur.
The centaur turns around to look at you. The
Less
only one
hairy.
who hadn't turned around so far. And he has...
It's hard for him to turn
it
around.
is. It's a small room. He's got to like... Charlie, you drive a
He's a
car.
small
You're not
horse,
gay.
though.
What do you call it? A 3-point turn. He's got to do like the horse version of a 3-point turn.
Glad to help.
Charlie was just thrown off by the "you're not gay" part. He
That's
doesn't
why
know
that's
that
the
it's-
only reason we bring Charlie in.
For car knowledge.
Because
It's for
the
diversity.
rest of us can't drive.
I can drive. I have my full license. I can drive better than Charlie. I have no manual. Not better than. More than.
You should probably read the manual.
You want to race, bitch?
No, I don't. Because I'm good at driving. I'm responsible.
The centaur turns around. It has one eye. The other is gouged out, and a large scar covers his
That was
face.
just
Yuck!
Well, maybe not quite like that. We all have 2 eyes, right?
Yuck.
You guys all
Yes.
have 2 eyes?
Yes.
Cool.
Yuck.
Just making sure.
You can see them.
Yuck.
Are you guys deliberately trying to be offensive and throw these people off? What's
I'm
happening?
trying not to.
Performance, I suppose? I might get you all to roll performance.
12.
12, you do a pretty good job of convincing them that you're here too.
What do you call it when you cross a number after 19 and not bathing for a while? A dirty 20.
I got a 2.
You got a 2.
I got a 2.
Yeah, you've been trying to convince them to listen to your lord and master, but they don't seem to take much notice of you at all. The hunched
Hunched even further at this point.
elder man.
Yeah.
Yeah, are you about the height of the halflings and half-orcs at the moment? I suppose you're not quite full
Well,
human height.
You said
You
said
know
that.
half-orcs are massive for
Are
us.
we? Are
Yeah,
we
this
in
one's
a?
sitting.
Are we in a taller room now, or is it
It's a
still?
slightly taller room. They're
Okay.
burrowed down.
I'm less hunched, but still hunched.
He's 7 foot tall, he said, right?
Yeah, I'm 7 feet tall,
But he's hinged.
but usually I'm hunched to a nice, respectable 6 feet.
That's quite a hunch.
Yeah.
And
I've
you have
got
a hunch.
That's a hunch.
Yeah, you've got a hunch that they're not paying much attention to you.
Look at my hunch.
Whereas... You're right. They're too distracted by your hunch to listen to you.
Pay attention to my hunch. I don't wear my underwear anymore. I want you to know that I am hunched.
Whereas with a dirty 20 consumer, they are paying full attention to you.
Just Khonsu's fine.
Yeah, okay. And they know, Khonsu, that you're here to take charge, or take over, or a variation of...
I am king. I am king.
I just can't wait.
Borderline a god.
The 3 halflings all look at one another.
Enemies beware.
Is Is he our new king? Is that how this works? I didn't know you could just say that you're the new king. And they're muttering among themselves. The half-orc is angrily kind of...
He can't just come in here and call himself the king, surely. If he could do that, I'd have done that years ago.
The half-elf is silent. He's watching, but his eyes narrow.
Allow me to explain. I'm what you might call blessed by the gods. And through that,
Right.
it gives me royal... What's the word I'm looking for, advisor?
Royal blood.
Yeah, sure. That wasn't what I was looking for.
Oh.
I would take it. Royal blood.
What he's saying is that you are right.
Look
You-
at that guy's hunch. Whoa.
Thank you. You are right. You cannot just claim to be king, because you do not have the blood that my lord has.
And the centaur is going to pull out his bow and launch an arrow above Khonsu's head.
Well spoken.
Mm.
I'm not flinching.
You would absolutely flinch.
Can I roll to see if I flinch or not? I'm going to actively try and not to flinch.
Yeah, sure. Go on, give us a intimidation.
Oh, yes, I'm good at that. 8.
Man, I don't think it ever goes well if any of us say, "Oh, I'm good at that." Before we do it.
8.
That's true. Yeah. Well, you try not to flinch.
though.
You do.
At least I didn't shit myself.
That's true. And that
If you-
one you would
yeah.
have and injured yourself doing it. He rolled
You
a
were
2.
fucking close. You rolled a 3.
Yeah.
He rolled a 2, so his arrow does hit the wall, but it's not that close to you. You weren't in danger's way.
Which makes it even worse that you flinched.
What
Yeah.
brings you to half?
I gotta get back into my voice. I don't want... We just washed up on the shore over there.
From the ocean.
From the lagoon.
Why do you keep doing that with your voice? Just say normal words. Speak like a normal, sophisticated person.
He's speaking half-orc, which you don't understand, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah. You seem to be angering these people by claiming to be the king. That's awkward. But at that
Orc.
exact...
Only half awkward.
half awkward, you're pretty good at that.
Thank you.
At that exact moment, Pocket and Margaret are going to return with Dill.
Hello. We've got here's Dill.
Ah, it's Dill. And all of the half people and the centaur all bow down as the Myrmidillion enters the room.
I whisper to Khonsu, that's not a great sign. And I bow.
I don't bow.
I also don't bow.
So you're standing there,
Hunched.
Pocket.
You're already bowing. You're like this.
I assume.
Are you bowing as you introduce Dill? Or would you like to do a little bit of a introduction to Dill?
Hey, you people. This is Dill. He's a Myrmidillion, and he's kind of the boss here. He's our chief mayor thing, and I don't know what you guys are doing, but Dill will be able to help. Here's Dill.
I pulled Khonsu aside. My lord, a more subtle approach is needed, I believe. These people are angered, and if we are to rule these people, then I think we need to be on their side. I think possibly a bow for now.
This is...
I love a row.
Yllis, I do not bow for anyone. So why should I bow for someone I've never even met?
You've met a total of 9 people.
Yes. And I know my standards.
My lord,
I just
if I may.
introduced you.
If I may.
Doesn't mean I've
You've
met
met
him.
him. I just introduced you.
A king's duty is also respect.
King's duty.
As you say. And I go into
That really
a bow
threw me.
for... I do a bow for...
I imagine a rather rigid bow,
Yeah.
yeah.
A reluctant bow.
Yeah, I don't bow.
You don't bow? You're already hunched.
He misinterprets it as a
Look
bow.
up.
That's so funny.
Welcome to Half. I am Dill, the Myrmidillion.
I stand up. I unbow. I reverse my bow for that shit.
I after he starts speaking, I get up as well. Above all else, confused.
Standing upright in front of you is this half crocodile, half mermaid. He is standing upright. He has legs and feet.
Which half is the mermaid?
He has a mermaid tail that comes out from where his regular crocodile tail would be, but it comes up.
Ah.
But well,
You keep saying things are half one thing, half the other, and doing 3 things.
I'm sorry. people call a centaur a half horse, half human. They're not.
Does
That's a good point.
he have human face or crocodile face?
He's got a crocodile face, but
Okay.
with gills.
Right.
But he doesn't live underwater.
It's pretty
Right.
camp.
The gills are pretty unnecessary.
Okay.
He is
Crocodiles have
rather
gills?
camp.
Oh.
Do they?
I don't think so.
They don't.
This one does, because of the mermaid.
I thought that's what it was from. Did you originally think that crocodiles have gills, Troy, the human?
Crocodiles don't have gills. Gil has
Lesson
gills.
1.
His name is Gil.
It's
His
Dill.
name's Dill.
Oh.
He's got dills.
He's
not
got
the only
pickles
one.
sitting across him.
I have been filled in on your situation. You've come out of the ocean. You don't remember who or what you are. You've got names. Margaret seems to think that you're here to take over.
Not so.
Not so?
We're here to observe.
They said they're here to take charge.
That's just my
That was Nick Kidman, Harry Sharp.
Harry Shaft, and then Nick Kidman is the other voice. I was like, Troy.
I don't want to take over.
Well, yes, you over there with your hand up. Little boy?
I am not a little boy. I am a big grown up. I don't wish to take over. I just need you to know that I am here to take what's mine through my lineage, if that makes sense.
What is your lineage? Do you remember who your parents are, or
No, but I'm aware of
are these
this.
your parents?
I have this itching feeling in my head that there is a god in my brain.
If you've got an itching feeling in your head and there's a god in your brain, why don't you get him to scratch it for you?
To her.
Why don't you get her to scratch it for you?
Dill places a finger to his gills and stands there staring at you.
I do sense magic about you. I feel like I must sit on this for a little while and figure out what to do. You are welcome within the halfling house as long as you need to. We have the summer festival coming up where we celebrate Hearth, who is the god of hope and light. We've got that coming up tomorrow. You're welcome to stay, or you can head off. Yes, you over there.
Hello.
Hello.
We require gear.
Yes, I do notice you seem to be dripping wet. Yes,
And in sacks.
and in sacks. Let's see. Who shall I get to help you out?
Oh my god. Why did you throw a dice at me, Troy?
What did it roll?
4.
A 4?
I got a dice thrown at me. It gave me such a fright.
The half-orc is going...
The half-orc will help you find some gear and look after yourself, some clothing. We're sure to have something that fits you, but you're welcome to stay here for the evening. Margaret will prepare some beds. Pokit will sing you a lullaby to help you go to sleep. And in the morning, you will be presented with new gear and, I've made a little something that may help all of you regain your strength.
And he hands out 3, mushrooms, where the cap of the mushroom has been hollowed out and has a strange purple liquid in it.
There's no cap.
These will help you regain your strength and sleep well and feel better in the morning.
And he hands one to each of you, and then turns and says,
But do get your rest. Tomorrow we will figure out what to do about your arrival in Finity.
I drink it without even thinking. I just go.
that was good Foley right there. That was amazing.
Thank you. I really timed it with what you were doing.
Yeah, that was good.
That wasn't my intention. That was just going to be me doing that for myself.
Delicious.
My lord.
Dill.
Yes, yeah.
Lord.
Yes.
Typically, we do not just ingest whatever is handed to us.
The two of them have ingested
Why?
it.
How do you feel?
I'll
How
get you
do we
both to
feel?
roll a con save.
12. That's my age.
17. How do you feel? 12. 17.
Yeah, you both feel great. You feel like your energy is going to come back after you sleep.
Fantastic.
Isn't that what happens anyway?
Maybe.
Yeah.
It depends.
6.
It's actually just to get all
Oh,
the
so you-
salt
you-
water out of your lungs.
7.
So you drank that as well and got a 6?
Is it Constitution save?
Yes.
Then that is a 9.
Nice. Yeah, you feel like you're gonna be well rested in the morning. And you all start feeling slightly sleepy.
Dill,
Yes.
would you help me with the song?
Oh,
I just answered in not Dill's voice.
no, I gave up singing.
Please, Dill, please sing with me the come on together, here we go.
The come on, here we go. Here we go. You know I don't sing anymore. Not since the accident.
You.
That's how Murray the centaur lost his eye.
Is your name Murray?
Come on, Dill. Come on, Dill, you're one.
I love you. And you will sleep
me. Sleep.
I'm-
Sleep.
Yep.
Sleep.
That's the one.
Sleep.
And we'll
I didn't know where that was going at that last bit.
Now, Dill, I will require 3 royal retainers of some kind, if that's okay.
What's a royal retainer?
Half for his mouth, one for the bottom row of teeth, one for the top row of teeth, and the other one's spare.
Just
For the
someone to
middle
help me
row.
out with stuff. Go grab me my
One's for the tongue,
groceries.
to reshape his tongue.
Someone to go grab me groceries. Someone to do all various
What's the
things.
retainer? Nothing. What's retaining with you? Nothing. Nothing is retained.
The 3 halflings run past you and each introduce themselves briefly.
We halflings of 3 are here to serve. One of you named me. I couldn't think of a rhyme.
Do we all get one?
Their names are Pouch, Satchel, and Baggy. And they
Do we
each...
all get one?
No,
I want pouch.
they're mine.
Do we get one?
These
They
are people.
They each prepare you a small bed of hay, nice leaves, and flower petals.
Is there any? Can I,
Thank
Troy?
you.
Some nice leaves.
Troy, can I
These are
see?
bad leaves.
No,
Like poison
just
ivy.
leaves.
Troy,
Just a really nasal saying.
can I see any gold around?
The centaur has a gold buckle on his sheath. Other than
Oh.
that, there's no
Nothing
like
to grab.
coins.
Is there anything that I can grab that looks nice?
No, not in the halfling house. It
I'm
seems-
nice.
I pick up you and I give it to one of the halflings and say, a tip.
Oh no, put me down.
It seems like a rather ramshackle place, like it is a halfway house, like people have come here to stay, but they often move on. Nobody really lives here.
Shackle me.
Good night. I hope you all sleep well. I'll see you in the morning.
Good night. See you tomorrow.
We wish you all the best. I'm sorry you got caught up in our fishing lines. Pocket, do you have anything else to say to these strange guests?
I just want to repeat the words of my song. Is I love you. Sleep, 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 sleep.
Thank you.
And
Royal retainers, I expect a full breakfast tomorrow morning. And I roll over and go to sleep.
And Margaret,
yes,
goodbye.
thank
I roll
you.
over and go to sleep.
I hope to see you in the morning.
No.
And
I think you missed the implication of his goodbye. It was a final thing. Oh,
It
and
was a
Margaret?
threat. Goodbye, Margaret.
she pauses at the door, sighs, and leaves. Pocket, do you follow?
I cuddle up with Lucy's character.
Okay.
Well, it's like tucked in like a teddy bear.
It's because you heard her saying how much she wanted a halfling of her own.
Yeah.
And you're
I'm,
like, I
I'm
can do
hopeful
that.
she'll adopt me because Granny looks like she's on the ropes. I'm technically an adult, but you know.
But technically an adult means nothing when you're a halfling.
Exactly. I'm only 20. They live for many years.
They live till
do.
5.
At least.
25.
Yeah, at least.
And the 3 halflings, Pouch, Satchel, and Baggy, dash out of the room, heads bowed. Nobody's keeping watch, nothing's happening, you're all just going
we're
unnoticed.
not
We're in a
adventurers.
safe town. It's fine.
Yeah, cool.
We're not adventurers. We're just normal people who have happened to wash up here. I don't even punch. I'm scared of life.
Do we get
Sorry.
killed in our sleep?
That's what I'm going to roll for. I should have said what I was rolling for exactly before I rolled. Because what does a 12 mean? No, you know what? It was above a 10. I'll say that you guys survived the night. You all feel well rested in the morning.
If we got a 9, we just all died.
Ah,
Your
the
character time.
half exploded. Weird.
Just spontaneous combustion. For no reason at all, you died during the night. And that's the end of our campaign.
You
Like
bite
a
your tongue and
frog thrown
swallow
at a
it.
tree.
Rise and shine.
I do.
You do.
I'll shine lightly as
I'm
well.
already awake.
There has been a small breakfast prepared, and the 3 halflings come running in with bowls for each of you.
Thank you, friends.
You're welcome, says Pouch, who you recognise from the night before.
Change your voice. I don't like it.
You don't like my voice?
No, change it.
Okay, I'm sorry.
And he runs out of the room.
Thank you. What's my food? What is the food?
It seems to be some sort of like porridgey oatmeal kind of consistency. You're not quite sure what it is, but it looks edible.
I eat it.
I'm unhappy with it. It looks gross.
My lord,
Yes.
wait. And I watch Aurelia for a moment after she's eaten
You
it.
said that like how Boo from Monsters Inc. said so many things.
Aurelia. Hold.
Yep, you're fine. It tastes like berries.
Tastes like berries.
You
That's
know
not how I
it
sound
does.
like. Oh, I don't want. It tastes like berries.
Oh, I don't want it to taste like berries. I
This-
want it to taste like yummy porridge. Good yum time.
Don't be mean.
So you all eat it. It tastes fine.
I
like,
haven't eaten it yet.
Fruit.
It tastes fruity and berry-ish delicious.
And then I wait a moment and watch him.
He is fine.
And I eat it.
Blood explodes from my nose.
Just in case Aurelia's of a particularly high constitution.
Yeah.
Yep, no, you've all eaten. You all feel healthy. There's no one else in the room other than Pocket, who's, I believe, is still curled up.
I mean,
You can-
am I still curled up with you while you're eating?
Yeah, like a child with who doesn't want to put down their favorite toy.
Is there a
Am
window?
you're the child.
I'm the child. You're my
Right.
favorite toy.
Great. I'm just going with the flow.
Yeah, there's no windows in this room. You're just in that burrowed out room. Everyone else left. You're there.
The retainers all left?
Those are the halflings, the 3 of them, right?
Yeah, they-
Yeah, sure. They all left. They all exited when you made fun of that one kid's voice.
Sad.
How do we
I didn't make
feel
fun of it. I just told him to change it.
How do
He has to do what I ask.
And through the door comes the centaur, rhyming.
I love a rhyme.
Does he have to hunch? Or is he a
No.
really small centaur?
He's not like a massive centaur. I mean, to be fair, this room is probably around like 7.5 foot.
Oh, I'm comfortably hunching.
Yeah, you would be.
Comfortably hunching. What a band name.
Unhunchable.
Truly. Good morning, Maury. How are you?
Have you slept well?
Says Murray the centaur.
Aye.
I slept fantastically. How about you?
I slept fantastically too.
Glad to hear it.
Now would you follow me out into the sun? We've got a little bit of training to do before, well, the festival.
Training.
I'm not doing any training.
I'm happy to train. I always want to be better.
Training for what?
I've been told you need to travel to the Hearthstone.
Well, this has been thrown upon us with no preposition.
I think we suggested it.
Did we?
Yeah.
That's the mountain.
I don't know what's going on.
Dill reckons he can figure out something to do about, well, Margaret's declining health. But he reckons the 3 of you need to go up to the Hearthstone to find out why humans are here in Windavia.
Isn't she just dying of natural causes?
I thought she'd be dead.
Are we okay with that?
Why did you think she'd be dead?
Old.
I was old. I was following the narrative trail.
Theming, yes.
Nope, she's alive. I
I
just
would love to
walked
go to
past
the
her.
mountain.
You'd love to go to the
I
mountain?
would love to go to the mountain.
Well, come out back with me.
And he
He's holding a gun behind his back.
Murray's, I don't want to be put down by Murray, but I need to get put down by
Not
Murray.
Murray. He's my favorite wiggle.
he turns around, he's got a saddle with just a AK-47 sitting in the saddle. Yeah, he heads out back.
Put you out of your misery.
I'm not sad, Murray.
Okay.
You can choose whether to follow or not.
It's some large halfling. It must have a terrible life. Yeah.
He thinks I like a bug has been made wrong.
Yeah. He's like, oh, something's obviously clearly wrong with this
I
one.
assume she cannot breathe properly.
I don't want to go out back, so I'm going to go off on my own and explore the town. That can happen with nothing else going on. I just don't want to train. That sounds
Session
lame.
1, we split up the party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
But I want to. Can I sneak off? Can I make sure that no one sees me leaving?
So, while people are heading out back, you want to try and stealth out.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Roll for stealth.
Jesus Christ.
Charlie, what is Yllis doing?
Yllis will be following out back. He's curious to see what this training is about.
14.
Excellent. And that's a 14 on the stealth. And Aurelia, you're heading out back.
Mhm.
Pocket, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'll join along with Aurelia, my sleeping companion for now.
Yep, sweet.
We're bed buds.
We got a joke.
Bed bugs. Because you bug me.
As you all head out the back, Khonsu's going to try and sneak out the front door and succeeds in doing so. We'll come back to you.
Will come back to me.
As you three, Pocket, Yllis, and Aurelia, walk out into the sun behind Murray
Into
the
the
Centaur.
sun.
Yeah.
It's a really long walk.
I'm a halfling vampire.
We go outside and burst into flames.
We were
Weirdly enough, it
fishing at
didn't
night.
affect us yesterday.
And as the sunlight hits Aurelia and Yllis,
I feel like we're about to burst into flames.
no. Instead, you feel energy welling up inside you.
Ooh.
The light from the sky is helping you.
Like a plant.
Yeah, you photosynthesize and gain XP very quickly and raise up to level 3.
Whoa!
You're getting some vitamin D. Oh.
But I don't want the episode to be over. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at SeasonQuestPod. I hope to see you next week, but what if we don't? I don't want to not see you next week.
Fuck, I don't want to see you next week.
Don't be